Ah! Hey, man, that was annoying. Okay, there we go. There's chat. Ugh, boy. Oh, okay. Really? You gotta be shitting me. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have some problems of fluctuation, which this happened last time we streamed on YouTube too. Swear to God, it's always YouTube streaming that I'm having issues with. Twitch seems to be just fine, like hunky-dory. YouTube can't, it just... The first 2 hours it was fine, and after I had these issues, it just... Hello, hello, am I? I'm pretty sure I'm live. I think. Like, there's always this hump that seems to have to pass over when it's just starting a stream. I mean, I didn't see it earlier, but it seems fine now. I really don't get it, man. Either way, let's just go on while we still have the time, and while it still seems somewhat stable. All right. Okay, so just to recap, I had found my gun. Well, okay, I found out I had sold my gun to the guy at the pawn shop. Like, between where the stream ended, where I was at the mailbox, I was just picking up some bottles, I sold it at the frit, came back, picked up more bottles, went into the pawn shop, found out I sold my gun, and the gun was immediately sold to somebody, to a woman, who seemed fixated on it. We kept repeating pig. And well, now I'm here picking up more bottles for my rent, to hopefully make enough money for rent. And then, you know, connection died, storm hit. Now I'm just picking up bottles. Ooh, magnesium. Honestly, I felt like the first half, you know, 2/3 of the stream went well. also found a book inside that abandoned room. Okay, so we just need $1 and then we have rent.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
That being...
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Yeah, Renee mentioned that.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. This is where the damage came from. From somewhere in the inlet. The cannons. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now.
Hey, howdy.
Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. Underwater, iron helmets have sunk deep into the sand and the mud. Helmets of soldiers, and their finger bones too, and clavicles, littering the ocean floor. A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol.
I mean, at least I got that. 5 experience. So, how are you?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Sure.
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Yeah, right.
She does have eyes that seem to
You're
be
a
smelt
miner?
with coal.
I mean, yeah, miner, right there. Yeah, I do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Yeah, right.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it never happens.
And I got a feeling we'll disclose.
Does anyone in a city like this?
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
No. Because I don't have a gun. No doubt I'll find any bottles. Actually, how much do I have? Do I have enough for a buck? If only there's a way for me to count. No further risk. No. Really? How can you tell? Because me just kept like, she's just telling me to fuck off. Which, you know, that's fair. But more important things. Bottles. Oh, really? I just wonder, I could have sworn I'd seen some bottles back here. Might as well sell what I've got then. And then go like to big businessman about opening that door. Man, I wish Kim was here. He'd at least make me feel better about myself.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into them. Do you know what you should do?
So close. So I just need either to find 20 cents or just 2 bottles. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can sell something at the pawn shop. Yeah, I miss them. Oh boy. Fluctuations, you gotta love it. Ooh, I hit the mother load.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
I mean, it couldn't have been me, because that required unlocking the door.
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red,
Had to be
and
Renee.
almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard. Look at it. Of course it was you. You parted here.
Yeah, I'm not
Move
convinced.
away from this scene, and you don't have to think about it anymore. Just walk away, and it's gone.
Really, I gotta do it slowly, one by one? I mean, alright. I mean, money's money, I guess. No, definitely make rent. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. I mean, come on, there's gotta be something in here.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Howdy, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery.
Put on the blind, put on the real blinders, you know?
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Yeah, makes sense. Came on too hard.
Why does this situation feel so familiar? Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
Been in the world for 2 days. Come on.
And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're...
Yeah. Alright, Claire, I definitely opened that door. I definitely did. Probably. There you go. Hello, person who's totally not trying to exploit me.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You
Yep.
don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Okay, so it was... You know what? Whatever. I
Are
found
you
the door.
shitting me, Harry? Did you not really open the door and are now just telling me you did? You're a wild one, Harry.
Do I lie? Do I lie? Do I lie? I mean, I don't want to do it. Because literally everything about him rubs me the exact wrong way. This is about almost this is a 1 out of 4. A little bit better than that. Do I feel lucky enough to get 1 out of 4? It's out of my hands. The dice have been rolled. The bones are cast.
You didn't
Ooh.
say it with nearly enough
Nice. But hey, he had morale because I'm a sorry cop.
Be it far from me to ever question your integrity, Harry. You see, Harry, it only benefits me if you open the right door. If you open the wrong, I don't want them to be scared. I want them to think, wow, I feel so safe. I like Everard. I only want weasels to be scared.
Well, I mean, well, too late for that.
See you soon, Debarger. Just...
Do I have anything? I mean, I'm not above reloading a save. Do I have anything that could raise drama? Oh, insane mesh tech. Oh. Let's see, when was this? Well, like I said, I ain't above it. Though that means I gotta pick up all those stupid bottles again. Alright. Is there anything that takes down drama on me? No. I mean, this will give me minus conceptualize. I think I still need that though for the 5 XP I get up here. Then I'll blow through her options again. Does it remember I picked up the book? Yeah, okay.
Ruination, a great
Blah, blah,
the waves
blah.
of the- this is with the wave. This is with those only underwater. A fleet. They mass. Many are still.
Hello again. Oh,
She does.
yeah. It doesn't have. It doesn't. Shoot, piggy.
Okay, now that I got that out of the way. I'm already getting this. I mean, if reading books can give experience, I'm not sure if they can give experience at all. Either way. Now we gotta go back, pick up all those bottles again. Oh yeah, there was none over there. Hello, Manana.
All those empty wine bottles. Well, look at it. Of course it was you. You parted here. Move away.
Oh, one more. And that may help me something. Because I remember that having damage to morale or Health does hurt. And I ain't wasting time talking to that thing this time. Let's see how close I am. Am I? For drama, I mean, I could put another point. If reading these books, just I don't even know if they can give me experience.
The note
So let's
is
look at
written
'em.
with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Bueno.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important.
Frozen ice cream maker.
I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf. The note does not specify. Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, Detective?
I do. Kuno.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Yeah.
According to the note, someone named Sulislav. Someone who owns a radio computer, one might assume.
Thanks, Logic.
You're welcome.
God damn it. Filament memory.
Doesn't specify.
Encyclopedia?
It's part of a radio computer. When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below zero. It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy. Didn't you see one? Right.
Oh no. I need to go turn that back on right away. Sorry, fat businessman. I gotta go turn on an ice cream maker. I say when I call him that, it makes it sound like he's evil because he's fat. No, he's just evil. That's just unrelated. Frankly, mean-spirited of me to say it like that. More importantly, it's a good thing I read that note because I should not have. You know, Kim told me, like, why did you do that? I should have known he would have been right. Huh. That'll probably be a way for me to get up there. More importantly. Oh yeah, also, we solved the mystery for Plaisance that there is no curse. However, she remains unconvinced.
Both cables are unplugged from the somewhere. A machine.
Is this thing?
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of Lieutenant Pitsuragi would have a pry bar in his Kanema, but he's not here. Turning the crank feels it's all gone now. You'll never become a poet. What better to assuage the creeping...
Well, hope I turn it. Whatever. Either that was for nothing or... Either way.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large
It's
satirical
5
portrait
points.
of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
How's that?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column
No
of
pictures.
closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
No pictures.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur,
That's German.
and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Oh, and for any smart Alex out there, no, Kunst is not what you think of when you first hear that. It means art. Art and culture. Well, I'm sure people could gather culture. Yeah, Kunst is art auf Deutsch in German. I don't know.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal a la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going a la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Instant
It
culture.
takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
There we go.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local
CS?
artist identified only as CS.
Sandy the Skull.
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
Yeah, it sounds like her MO.
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
Obscene death toll?
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season,
No.
maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers.
Alright, let me put on my reading glasses. And get out my book. This one, I think.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée. Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
So, all of it, basically.
Yeah, who else?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines. Nazdeb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka. Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a Fritta. And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random,
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
No.
Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames that you crave.
Still
That's
no.
because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry. The whole point of these sorts of articles is to let someone else read critically for you. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
You know, I was hoping I'd be able to at least get that 5 XP.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Alright.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
Yeah, it doesn't help with the amnesia.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
As opposed to what? Qualified support? What does that even mean?
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Man, yeah, rent sucks.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward. It's true, the rentiers have been bleeding you dry. You really ought to find your own place one of these days. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Okay, no 5 XP. Alright. Damage ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
It's
Arson.
wild.
Petty you
Okay,
don't
no.
exactly close
Wait.
arson. Petty yes. It appears you arson.
Okay.
You don't exactly. In the back you
Please.
see thin translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies.
Check it.
These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3.
Type.
The topmost are
Yeah, okay.
misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A
Alright.
monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires
Is this a
special
way?
paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Hmm.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
I remember Kim talking about this.
All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
And the
A
field
dozen
autopsy.
pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Physical instruments, come on.
Yes, all that
Ah,
remains
there
now
we go.
is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Alright. Okay, there we go. Wait, yeah. Yeah, this is the way. Oh, autosave. Alright, so that's back on, being cold. And we are in a much better position. What is it? Oh, there you go. Alright, now we have enough for rent. Enough bottles for rent. And I think, and probably, hopefully enough drama to lie to Everard.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk. Do you know what you should...
Ah, $1.90. Now we can afford rent. Alright, up we go. Okay, now hopefully this time we'll either be lucky on the roll or we'll have such good stats it won't even matter. And this time we'll quick save. Alright.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure.
I opened the door.
Me, Harry? Did you not
Okay,
really open the
50-50.
door and are now just telling me you did?
Oh
You're
yeah,
a wild
I
one,
really
Harry.
did.
Good. Now take it a bit further. Take it home.
Oh yeah, I really did inside. Ooh, yeah, you could tell.
I bet it was, Harry. But seriously, what did you see in his apartment?
A guy who has antagonized the Union in a Union-run town. Maybe it's political.
It definitely have to be like hard fash, I bet.
That's exactly what I thought, Harry. What a weasel. And for the record, I was only curious, not testing you.
Yeah,
He
sure.
was testing you. You succeeded.
Thank you, Harry. You have shown me that the Barders Union and the Citizens Militia can indeed work together. Now,
Sure.
let's cut down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Somehow, I doubt this.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Like the victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
But where's the killing
He
then?
performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Alright.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry.
Ah,
Who knows?
damn it.
Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees. Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Alright.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Okay, but who did it?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
And you're talking about the Hardy Boys, which I've already know they didn't do it.
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
That's definitely not how he talks.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea.
Oh.
Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Yes, I met her. I'm wearing her gloves. Either way, there was a bullet in his head.
So they shot him.
Someone shot him.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Harry. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
Damn it.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my favorite policeman, Harry.
I don't think I want that distinction. Anyway, tell me about Hardy.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Tell me more.
Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they
Old
only
Theo,
had the best
Theo.
interests of Revachol in mind.
I can't. It sounds
Work with
familiar.
them. Hell, interview them, but don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
I don't think that's like me. Or the way you describe them. Anyway, help.
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
I just needed help.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
I met the lawyer. And
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But
God.
it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's just a straight up lie. Sure, let's go with
You're
that.
saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
What is it?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
And how are you gonna actually outreach to them?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it.
Old
Most
houses.
people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Yeah, okay, where is
On
this?
the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
And what happens to the occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. right next to a fancy new youth centre designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Well,
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them.
but you wanted me to break into our house for your so-called weasel.
We're gonna build a youth center there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbor.
I mean, if I'm supposed to mail it, and later Dr. Kimmy says don't do it.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. See you soon, Debardeur. Just kid.
Ugh. Don't mind this, I'm just stripping in front of you. Well, I believe that's all we needed from you. Okay, now what? I mean, might as well go pay Gart. But gone. And then, I don't know, maybe see if I can get up there. On top of the, dude, because I'm pretty sure I saw someone up there.
Right to work!
No. I already paid. I already gave him. Alrighty.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Why? You think you're looking in the mirror?
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, Lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't?
Either
You're
way.
gonna go and tell on us?
Either way, he sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let
Sure.
me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Authority. We're gonna do that.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real?
Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Alright, now there has to be a way up. Maybe I just missed it on the balcony. Nope. No way up. Is it only through that room? Seems a bit weird.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing.
Well, that's all I could do. It's not just breaking into a room. I wonder if it annoys her to see I'm still wearing her gloves. I still think of that. And what's there to do? I mean, they gotta wait for that. Oh, right. Now I remember something I wanted to do. I wanted to go back up into a shack and go up, see if there's anything. Yeah, see, there's... How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Ooh, now what's this? 40 cents. Hopefully Kuno won't mind. Ah. Now we're on to something. Always gonna collapse. Restoration pillars. Postcard. Yeah, okay. Bar shot. Ooh. $0.90. And no, that looks like odd. Yep. Alright. It wasn't too interesting, but it's something. Alright. Nah. Smokes. Take a while. Yeah, you have to wait for that. I mean, it's nothing. So, I mean, I guess I might as well start reading. Preferably somewhere a bit more dry. Actually, I never met you, so...
Yes? Hello? Me?
Hello.
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
That's not my problem. Maybe go back in the apartment, see if there's anything there.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Visualization. I got anything for that? Nope. Anything taken away from that? What can I help it? How can I can't help it. I do remember them being... Oh, $4. Are those shoes? I know, 7 cents in a shoe.
You hear someone walking around
I
inside.
know, I remember that. There's someone who didn't respond, though.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
It's still like how technically it's possible. Do I want to open this door? Ugh, sorry about that. And again. Yeah. This goes against everything I usually like, but
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle snaps.
huh.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet. A
Salute.
warm feeling fills you as you look into Marzov's marble.
Bullet. And a lounge jacket. But this is just straight up theft. Oh well. I can't unsteal it. Oh. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Oh. Hey. Bathroom. Actual moss. All right. Ooh. I think not. I think I'll just sell that. Ooh, now 42 cents. Now you're talking. Steal someone's shirt and salute a communist bust. I like to think those are 2 different things. I legitimately have no idea where to go now. I mean, I guess I could do some more reading. Excuse me. Oh. It's not, worst part is it's not even. It's like technically okay. So it's exactly like this, but without the minus the suggestion. So it's strictly. It's literally just better. Oh, it's a jacket. Because never mind. More postcards. Is there even a use for these?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cap.
Clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Jesus.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Alright, blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
What if I wanna? Take it.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps?
Look
The
inside.
plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Boy, this is a bad idea.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself.
Nice.
And then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
I'm surprised it didn't hurt me.
Like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete or Axel or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
I know.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
I mean, the option was
So
there.
you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal.
Come on.
Yeah. Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literal shit huffing. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on.
Fuck
No
you.
more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
You're fine. Read the case files.
It's proving to
Really?
be harder than expected.
Logic?
You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt.
Do I have something for that? No, I don't. Or is there something taken away from logic? No. Alright, fine.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Open this.
Cabbage of paper is not what you
Ah,
ended up doing.
Damn it.
You squeeze the plastic to slide it. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly
Okay, blah blah blah, fridge. Okay, so... nah. Yeah. Now this...
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
I should probably check this with Kim. I mean, I could try muscling him again, so...
Looking for something?
Is yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Okay, fine.
God man. Thanks.
The last time was so demoralizing and puzzling.
Do I really not have anything for Half-Life? I should have checked that, to be honest. Yeah, I like how I think about all these things, like, oh yeah, I should check the stats, and then do nothing. Oh well. Hmm. God. I mean... This is almost certainly a bad idea. But I wanna. Bye. Bye. So shame you don't believe me that the curse ain't real. Alright, baby. Let's pick her up.
The barbell waits patiently.
No. We gotta be smart about this. Anything taken away? Alright.
The barbell waits patiently on the
Come
floor,
on.
like a dog for its master. You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbled. See? See? This place is cursed.
I don't feel like putting more points into physical instrument just to that. Ooh, I mean, I could. But I'm not. Okay. Nah, no. I just, no. Wooded door, what the hell is that? Nah. Electronic doorbell. What is that? Is there anything that gives me rhetoric? That takes away. No, sure, why not? It really is just pissing the day away until... without Kim, I'm lost.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh wait, no, I don't want that. Although something I could do. No.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Okay, now if I do this, I'll put another point in logic.
There is
Oh.
The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access And for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next to
12 to 40 months.
Well, you could trick Everard. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded.
Forge some signatures. I see. And I think I know someone who I may be able to convince.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Okay, never mind. Go on.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This
Oh, dear.
seems like a personal matter.
Man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Yeah, right. But who the hell am I gonna get to sign? Can I just forge the signature here now?
You take the legal documents out. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Oh.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
And then again, I mean, I guess if someone just sees me just writing on it, it doesn't do much of a point. The hell am I gonna do? Okay, we gotta wait for that tomorrow. It's closed. Not doing that. I mean, this is gonna hurt me, buddy.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I'm sorry, man, but the lady driver.
What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Damn it all.
Thank you, friend.
Fuck. Just can't do it. Look at this
The
fence, I
tracks
guess.
are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence. Maybe. Probably.
Okay.
An ominous warning of bad things ahead.
Okay. I wish I could put my point in something like something else. I'd probably like, I mean, I guess I got nothing else. If I were gonna put anything, probably in the point of savoir faire. Maybe hand eye. But this is the only lead. This is like I can't force them. Can't bring myself to it.
Looking for something?
All right, come on.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Oh, do I get to manhandle him? Oh, please tell me.
Time to turn up the volume.
Show me Loy right fucking now. Lady driver's Loy, where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I know you're Loy, man.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days. Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Alright. Pleasure doing business. Ah. If it goes south, I'm sorry. I hope it doesn't. Alright, this is it.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days. This is the one he pointed to, the green lorry,
I'm gonna
with
open.
a key or a tool, like, say, a pry bar. But you don't have a pry bar. The lieutenant would, but he drove away with it in his toolbox. The door is... There's no picking the glass on the...
Damn it all. That's another thing we gotta wait for tomorrow. I mean, we still haven't been able to ask anyone about this. Oh, I hate that. Hmm. Well, but that has to do with that window I couldn't look into earlier. I mean, I haven't talked to Joyce without Kim. Alright, howdy.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
No need.
Very rugged. Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
I've talked to everybody.
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Bit of a dick.
Finally, time to choose
God.
sides.
Hero? No. Cause Capital? No. I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption.
Yeah,
That's how he's done it.
probably.
Fantastic, worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth. Of course, I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a worm myself. But how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Ooh, you do bring up a good point.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
Must be an
A
open the door.
referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, like an actual.
Oh my. A real door. Of
There's none.
course. The RCM has the right to inspect any premises. How else would you catch
I mean,
the
I
bad
lied.
guys? The information was useful, I hope.
Didn't seem
I
worried.
wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
No, actually.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control? He's a politician.
Yeah.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
Says y'all sent.
The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pine certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Let's keep it that way. She means to add, but then doesn't.
That one just isn't true. Yes, yeah, he asked him to
How
cooperate.
benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
And yeah, here it is. I don't think they have.
Very interesting. So the militant wing is protecting one of their own. It looks like you may untie this knot yet.
Ugh.
There's something in you that really likes the way she's looking at you just now.
I don't think I do.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
See, also told me to deliver this.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
Settlement.
Yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
Because he wants to buy a youth center.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
Probably.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
Get fond.
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You been to Martinet?
Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
If there's some young and youth, does it look like I can cast stone from this glass house?
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats, like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08.
Ugh.
Imagine. Yes, I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Of course, Detective. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Look at the lawyer,
Word
man.
has traveled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Alright. Still gotta pass a bunch of time. Still got a good 7 hours before that guy's house opens. Maybe I can take a seat.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench.
Ah, there we
Your
go.
feet ache.
Okay, now we got a way past the time. I didn't even know that. That's good to know. Guy's house. I'll take a bit of advice. Why is my bit rate so high?
What a shirt. The antlers on the hood of the man's...
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
A typical Martinez street.
Knickknacks. I mean, sure.
What a shirt. The antlers on the hood of the man...
How much?
2 real.
Like a good deal?
Oh, it is.
Don't think about
You
it.
should.
Physical instrument. Shivers to a... Okay, so things I don't need authority.
Welcome to Hyundai, officer.
Okay, so wait for tomorrow to bring Kim. So I gotta wait for day 3 to do it then. I mean, alright. Alright, I'll trust you. But now I have no idea. I mean, I got nothing else I can do. I guess I just wait entirely. I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. Oh wait, I can might as well look at these.
You keep coming.
Save the economy. That's...
Yeah,
you
sure.
find your... The box...
Economical?
Alright, I already bought one. It would have been nice from this.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
Oh,
The
50?
sneakers triumph over them.
But reaction
They're
to
the
hand
star of
eye.
the show here.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a
Ooh,
lifetime,
but
officer.
perception.
100% guaranteed.
And also conceptualization. Now, I know I have something. No, can I look through this now?
Shine on these
No.
sunglasses, love.
Okay. And before we do it,
Everything's still cool here,
might as well
officer.
beg.
No need to dress this one up.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? Ah, yes. You see,
Yeah. Oh, well, time I guess to wait until tonight.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench, your feet. You finally stop.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is one free perception. It'll be helpful, I guess. $6 real. I mean, how much was it?
shine on these
All
sunglasses,
that's
love,
everything I
officer.
have.
100% guaranteed.
It's all my money. Okay, I'll ask you for advice. Should I take them? Or should I buy them? Is the ability to have, like, one free perception really worth all of my money? I'm on my knees. Okay. Yeah, okay. So if I find my way into some more money, I'll I mean, I can't see why. I can't see why it
You
wouldn't
sit
be.
on the wind-worn wooden. Time pass. You wonder if time pass. You wonder if it could rain.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know anything else I can do? Like, I'll take a hint.
This case is unsolvable. You should just give up right now and apologize to the whole town.
Okay, that's bad. I mean, you got any ideas? Like, I'll take a direction.
Time passes. You wonder if it could rain so much that it drowns all of Martinez, then everyone would have to go on about their death. Time pa- You wonder if it could.
Mm-hmm.
Time pa- You wonder.
All right.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Gotta be time they go to bed. I mean, Oh well.
The bed is still The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
Here we are again, my broken
Jesus.
bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go.
I mean, his car wasn't
No.
here.
You have to stay always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Do not call me that.
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
I need medical help.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
And I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor that the pawn shop guy has.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I look at people all the time.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
Yeah.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
Yeah.
People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
I mean, that's just how it is.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Ay. And I'm up. I'm up. God. Up and at him. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hell yeah. A veritable treasure trove. Anything else? I don't think I can see anything.
The window stands broken. The morning light.
Yeah. And, you know, I know it's a bit of a tease, but I think, like, honestly, this is like almost another 2 hours. So I'm afraid we're gonna have to close off shop here. But I mean, hey, we'll be starting in like dawn of a new day. There you go. You know, that kind of deal. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Well, I mean, in general, I mean, maybe not that much happened after, but we definitely got a lot done, just like in general. So tomorrow we'll get a start on all those things we couldn't do and had to pass the entire day, the rest of the day for. I had a gut feeling I should have taken that pry bar. But oh well. I mean, what can you do? I mean, time for me to hit the old dusty trail. Whatever trails y'all find yourselves on, may they find you well. That's honestly all I got. Alright. Bye.